guys, Tesla Groupie here. I'm here to discuss BBAI earnings, my current positions, and my plans for the week ahead. So let's get started. First of all, BBAI is sitting right now at $5.80. So under $6 to me is a great buying opportunity, but selling cash secured puts is even better because you could potentially get them for even lower. But playing during earnings is a huge risk and it's always a gamble. But they are this Monday, November 10th, after the market closes. The IV is elevated right now. It's sitting at about 155%. So that is amazing for option sellers. Whether you sell puts or whether you sell calls, premiums are going to be great, especially considering this is only a $6 stock. The expected move of BBAI is pretty big. It's a 20% move in either direction. Now that is a little on the high range. I'm not expecting quite that big of a move, but it could. Also, given the fact that the earnings are on Monday, after the expected move, for the rest of the week, it could fall further or move higher because it still has 4 more trading days before the weekend. So that would leave us at about a $1.16 move in either direction. So we could end up at $4.64 all the way up to $6.96. Of course, I'm hoping it runs up, but anything is possible. And this market being so choppy right now, you really don't know what it's going to do, even without earnings. Okay, so let's get into my current positions with BBAI. In my large account, I've got 952 shares at a $5.89 cost basis. In my small account, I've got 700 shares at a $5.79 cost basis. I also have 42 cash secured puts. They are at various expirations, but all at a $6 strike. So if I am assigned, I will be assigned well under $6, which is a great price point for BBAI. BBAI can drop to $4 a share and run to $10 a share. Its sweet spot to me is between 6 and 8. Owning shares at 6 or below, selling covered calls at 8 or above is ideal for trading this stock. The wheel strategy is the best strategy to use for this stock. It's also not something that I'm interested in holding long term. It's strictly for trading. My plan is to sell $8 covered calls with the 11/21 expiration date. They're paying about $10 a contract right now, which doesn't sound like a lot, but keep in mind this is a low cost stock. So if I sell 12 contracts, now remember I've got 1,600 shares, I will leave 400 uncovered because keep in mind when you sell a covered call, you are capping your profits at whatever strike you pick. So here's what the outcome will be. If BBAI drops after earnings, I have sold these covered calls to protect myself from the downside. So I will make $120 on those covered calls at expiration. And then at that point, I will also sell more cash secured puts to potentially get my average down on my shares that are below $6 right now. If I could get them closer to $5, it'd be even better. If it runs above $8, I will be forced to sell 1,200 of my shares. I will not roll. I will let them go. And I will collect $2,652 profit on those 1,200 shares. The other 400 shares that I left uncovered, I will continue to hold and sell covered calls on those at a higher strike, a $9 or $10 strike. We'll just see how things go at the time. If it stays under $8, but runs up, I will be in profit on my shares, and I will still make $120 on those covered calls. That would be ideal. Then I can sell new covered calls again at a higher strike and keeping my shares. I will keep these shares until they are called away. I won't roll covered calls if they get assigned. I'll just let them go and start my wheel over. So this is the best strategy to protect yourself from upside, downside. I'm going to make money either way. And it's a stock that I do feel will run back up to $8 at some point, maybe even 10. So hopefully this helps. Thanks.